Okay, hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is actually my very first video. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while now, so here we are. We'll just have to see how it goes. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be making a vision board for summer 2025. But first, we're going to need to do a little planning. So here we have the setup. So in the middle, we're going to have our 5 main goals for the summer. And then on the outside, we have each area of life. And we're going to be putting some goals for each of those, just to help us brainstorm ideas for the vision board. Alright, so let's go ahead and start filling this out. First up, we have our 5 main goals. So for me, my first goal is to start a YouTube channel, which I'm doing right now. And my second goal is to maintain healthy habits like exercise and eating healthy, because I honestly need to work on that. Next goal is going to be to spend time with loved ones. Of course, I want to hang out with my family, I want to hang out with my friends. I just really want to prioritize that this summer. For our fourth goal, I want to redecorate my bedroom. If you can see the background behind me, it's a little bit plain. But don't worry, this summer we're going to be spicing it up. And then also, our final goal is going to be to go up for high school, because I'm going to be a freshman in high school next year, and I definitely want to start the year off right. So I want to glow up, I want to do stuff like cut my hair, and just get clothes and supplies, and just get everything. Alright, now to move on to social. So for social, I want to hang out with my friends, of course. I also want to spend plenty of time with my family. Now for health and fitness. I want to exercise at least 5 times a week, because I really need to work on that. That's honestly one of the areas of my life that I need to work on the most. I don't really exercise. I also want to eat healthier, so to do that, I'm going to have at least one healthy snack every single day. For looks, I definitely want to get my hair cut. I also want to do my nails. Right now I have this sort of navy blue purplish nail polish. So I want to either do my nails with nail polish or get them done at the salon. And then I also want to get a brand new wardrobe, because I personally love clothes. So I want to get a nice new wardrobe for school. Now for environment, I already said I want to redecorate my room. So that's going to be first. I also want to deep clean my room, because it's kind of messy. You can't really see much of it right now, but it's not the cleanest. Now for hobbies, of course, I want to start a YouTube channel. I also want to go out for walks in nature during the summer to get my vitamin D, and I love nature and I love biking, so I want to do more of that. And finally, I have been in art class for the past 3 years, but I do still want to improve my skills, so I want to do at least 1 drawing per day to challenge myself. And finally, for trips and travel, the number 1 place that I want to go is, of course, the beach, which I may or may not be going to soon, and I may or may not be uploading some content, so stay tuned for that. I also want to have like road trips and mini trips with my family. I feel like that would be fun. I also want to go to a water park or maybe a theme park. I feel like that would be very, very fun this summer. I could go either with my family or my friends. So here's the finished product. Alright, now that we finished planning, it's time for the fun part, making our vision board. we're going to be doing the digital portion and actually starting to create our vision board. But first, we're going to need to find the pictures. So we're going to go to Pinterest. We're going to go to our pins. And we're going to create our board for summer 2025. I like this pen, so I think I'm going to add it. So let's save it. Create a board. We're going to name it Summer 2025 Vision Board. And we'll create it. Now it's time for us to find some more ideas. So here's the finished product of our vision board. So I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a real quick tour just to show you everything that I did. So first off, over here, starting on the right, we have this quote that says, "You are the author of your own story." I just really love this quote. It's one of my personal favorites. And it's really inspiring because it basically says life is what you make of it. Like, you're the author of your own story. The power is in your hands. Anyways, in the middle here, we have a picture of this girl. She has this beautiful, beautiful hair. She's wearing a pink sweatshirt. She's smiling. This is basically to represent my high school glow up. This is what I want to look like by the end of the summer. And then above that, we have a picture of a group of girls. They're all friends and they're happy. This is just to represent me hanging out with my friends, which is one of the goals that I put. And then above that, we have a picture of someone sticking their hand out of a car window while it's moving. That's just to represent travel and car rides and drives and going places. And then right here we have a picture of a girl dancing on the beach. That's of course to represent going to the beach. And I also just really like this picture. I like the silhouette in front of the sun. I just think it's really beautiful. Below that we have a picture of a girl with the camera in the mirror. This is of course to represent me starting my YouTube channel, my vlog. And then below that, we have a picture of a girl looking up at some fireworks. That's to represent like fun events. And of course, I do want to see some fireworks this summer. That would be so fun. And then below that, we have a picture of a girl walking outside in workout clothes. And that's basically just to represent two things, actually. First is me working out and exercising, which I definitely want to do this summer. I want to get fit. And also just walking out in nature because I love nature. I definitely want to spend time in nature this summer. Then below the girl in the middle, we have this picture of a bed with some pink and green pillows, and there's some white and there's some stuff on the walls. That's to represent me redecorating my room. And then finally below that, we have a picture of some art supplies because, like I said, I want to get more into art. I want to make more drawings, and I just want to overall improve my skills. So yeah, anyways, that is it for the vision board. And with that, our vision board is officially complete. And, of course, we have it on the phone wallpaper, as you can see. Anyways, that'll be it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!